A very beautiful morning to you all, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good, completing your assignments, studying very well. In our last class, we all have completed chapter 2. Now, let's move to today's chapter. It's not a chapter, we can say, it's a poem. What is the name of the poem? If I Knew. If I Knew. If I knew a box where the smiles are kept, no matter how large the key or strong the bolt, I would try so hard it would open, I know, for me. Then, over the land and sea broadcast, I'd scatter the smiles to play, that the children's faces might hold them fast for many and many a day. If I knew a box that was large enough to hold all the fronds I meet, I would gather them, everyone, from nursery, school, and street. Then, folding and holding, I'd pack them in and turn the monster key and hire a giant to drop the box to the depth of the sea, to the depth of the deep, deep sea. Here you can see the poem is about smiles and fronds. You can say fronds. So this box is of smiles. This box is of fronds. Fronds. You can say fronds means to getting angry, sadness. These all. So a boy he is saying that if in a box he kept some smiles, so it doesn't matter that how large the key is or the strong the bolt, I would try so hard it would open, I know, for me. He's saying that I will definitely open that box with the smiles. I'd scatter the smiles to play. I play with that smiles, I scatter with that, that children faces might hold them fast for many, many a day. So that children faces can hold that smiles for many, many days. That boy saying, poet is saying, I mean. If I knew a boy that was large enough, box that was large enough. Here is another box. In this box to hold all the fronds I meet. In his life, in his nursery, schools, and street, he met many fronds, many angry situations, many sad situations. So he is saying, poet is saying that if I knew that there is some box of fronds, full of fronds, then folding and holding, I'd pack them in. He want to pack that box and turn the monster key and hire a giant to drop the box. And he's saying that he would hire a giant to drop the box to the depth of the sea, to the depth of the deep, deep sea. He want to throw that box in depth of the deep, deep sea. So this poem is all about if I knew. Who is the poet? Maud Wayman. Maud Wayman. Let's move to the word meanings of this poem. Here are the word meanings. Fronds means angry. Frond means angry. Broadcast. Broadcast means relay. Depth, deepness. Monster, giant. Again, I will repeat the spellings. FROWNS. Fronds, angry. ANGRY. Broadcast, BROADCAST. Broadcast means relay. RELAY. Depth, DEPTH. Depths means deepness. 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 Monster, MONSTER. Monster. Giant, which means giant. You all have to make sentence of these words by yourself. Okay, make sentence of these words by yourself. Let's move to the exercise of this poem. Now here is the exercise of the poem. First, a little more of the poem. First one is mention any one thing that you like in the poem. Can you tell me the one thing that you like in the poem? Let me tell you that thing. Here is the answer. You can write from here. One thing that I like most in the poem is the desire of the poet to spread a smile all around. I hope you can see. Now move to the next one. How does the poet want to give smiles to children? Number the sentences in sequence and find out. You have to number these sentences from 1 to 4. How does the poet want to give smiles to the children? Can you tell me that? Which is number 1? Number 1 is this. Find the box. Which is number 2? Yes, this is number 2. Open the lock. Open the lock. Number 3? Yes, scatter the smiles. Number 4th is children smile for many, many days. Yes, very good. Question number 3 is write 2 pairs of rhyming words from the poem. You have to do this by yourself. It's homework. You have to find out rhyming word. Do you know what is rhyming word? I hope you all know that. Let me show you the poem first. Here is the poem you can see. Now you have to find out rhyming word. Here is some rhyming words are given. Ki, me, play, day. These all are rhyming words. Okay, I've given you a hint. You can write it now by yourself. Now, 4th is why does the poet says folding and holding? Folding and holding, I'd pack them in. Why did the poet said that? Why does the poet say? Now, let me show you the answer. Here's the answer. By saying folding and holding, I'd pack them in, the poet wants to put all the fron in the box. I hope you have written the answer now. Move to the next one. Question number 5. How does the poet plan to get rid of all the frons? Take the correct answer. By putting them in the box and throwing them in the sea. By putting them in the box, locking it, and then throwing the box in the deep, deep sea. By putting them in a box and after locking it, hiring a giant to throw it in the deep, deep sea. Can you tell me the right answer? Yes, C is the right answer. Now here is also homework for you all. Draw 2 faces, one with a smile and the other with a frown. You have to make 2 faces with a smile and with a frown. In the poem, 2 faces are already made. You can take help from there. But you should have to make a beautiful faces with 2 eyes and a nose and a smile. Here, 2 eyes and a nose, and you can write prawns. You have to make it beautifully. I just made roughly, but you should have to make beautifully. Now here, after making 2 faces, you have to give the answer of this question. Which one do you like and why? You have to give the answer that which one do you like. Do you like a smiling face? Do you like sad face, frown face? Which face do you like? Okay, and you have to give the reason also that why you like. If you like a smiling face, then you have to write that it gives me a reason to smile. Okay. Here, take care of the handwriting. It's very important. It's very, very important. I've seen that some of the students are writing very in a very bad way. So write it slowly and beautifully. Like, let me write folding here. Look at here that I'm writing folding. How am I writing? FOL. Slowly, write slowly and beautifully so that everyone can appreciate you. No? Look at here. I've written folding and You can write holding. How's it? Is it good now? Is it looking good or bad? You just have to take care of your handwriting, which is very important. Now I will write around. Look at here. How am I writing? Write slowly with touching each line. Touch each the lines here. You have to touch each the line, except this last one. Don't touch the last one. Now I'm writing box here. Can you see that? I'm writing by now. If you have any doubt, you can ask me, na, how to write. Ma'am, can you tell me that how to write this word? Can you tell me that how to write this word? So that I will tell you. You students are not asking anything. You are just writing in a simple way. Write in proper, beautiful cursive handwriting so that everyone can look at your notebook and they will appreciate your work. So now let's move to the today's assignment. Here is today's assignment which you have to do. First one is write all the exercises, word meanings and question answers in your notebook beautifully. You have to write all the exercises and question answers which we have completed in this poem very beautifully in your notebook in very beautiful slow cursive handwriting. Write the poem if I knew in your notebook. You have to write all complete poem in your notebook and write name of the poet also. Okay. Third is learn all the question and answers and word meanings of lesson 1 and 2. Next, make sentence of the word meanings which we have written by yourself. We have written word meanings, 3 or 4 word meanings. You have to make sentence of that by yourself. Number 5th is write 2 pages of cursive handwriting book in proper cursive handwriting. You have to write 2 pages of cursive handwriting but by yourself and beautiful handwriting, beautiful cursive strokes, proper cursive handwriting in proper 4 lines as I've shown you. That's all for today's class. We will meet in our next class. Till then, take care. Bye bye.